Hey guys, and welcome to part 16 of the Resident Evil 5 playthrough. We are now on to chapter 6-1. We are concluding the story.
And Lee is actually joining us for once.
Nah, he can't be.
Oh, hi guys.
Lee, were you sleeping this entire time?
Yes, I was. I was sleeping, had a nice wee summer break, and had a nice wee time to chill out.
What were you doing during that time out, Lee?
I was working, I was finishing college, and I passed my college. I got a B overall, but you know, it's a pass for me. And been working on my other channel as well, but apart from that, that's it.
Meanwhile, I'm dying.
Good.
Good.
That's what we all want to see. So is Stephen controlling this bitch here?
Yes, he is. He's been controlling this bitch for this entire campaign.
Alright. Stephen, if you're watching, which you know that it will be, eat a sandwich.
What kind of threat is that?
He'll take offence to that.
I thought maybe more offense would be mushrooms, considering he's obsessed with that little green bastard.
Who, little green mushrooms?
Whoa.
Little green mushrooms.
Walnut mushrooms, you idiot.
Alright. Well, you said green there, I started thinking Luigi.
Walnut
but I was
mushrooms
like,
are
what's that
green
got to
in
do with
colour,
mushrooms?
aren't they?
He likes to one-up people. But we're on a ship. This looks like the same ship that you started on in Revelations, actually.
No, it does. I will admit, after playing Revelations, it did give me flashbacks, but this is an entirely different ship.
Does the hairspray, as Colin likes to call it.
Yeah.
It looks like hairspray.
It does.
Well, that's the way that the in-game's logic of making herbs is just, again, make it into a spray. Make it maybe a bit easy to heal yourself and others.
Could they not just put herbs in in between like two bits of bread and make it a
Oh,
sandwich?
ducks!
The dogs are out.
They remind me of Revelations as well.
I don't remember there were ducks. No, wait, hold on.
There was ducks in Revelations.
And the snowy mountains,
Yeah.
but not on the cruise ship.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. There was a big fat bastard.
Here's Chubby. 3-hit combo.
Oh, me head! But see, that's the thing, like, you look at Resident Evil 5 and Revelations, like, that has the kind of same style, and you look at Resident Evil 7, you wouldn't think, like, to me, you wouldn't think it's the same game.
Yeah, it's because they went...
Back to the horror genre.
Well, after Resident Evil 6, the franchise went downhill, and they were trying to think, okay, what can we do to maybe bring it back up to its feet again?
And it sure did.
I'm sure I said something similar back at the beginning of this Let's Play.
Aye.
What did you say?
Like I said that with this game and then Resident Evil 7, like it's a completely different genre and you wouldn't think it was part of the same franchise.
Yeah. Well, the same could be said if you played from Resident Evil 1 to 3, and then you go into Resident Evil 4 where they introduced this style of gameplay.
Isn't there a level in Mercenaries? It's something similar to
Yes, it is.
Is this the level?
All the mercenaries are basically maps that are taken from the campaign. This is one of them.
Oh, right.
Did it look familiar to you, Lee?
Yes, it did.
Mercenaries 3D.
Yeah, well, that was a good game.
Aye, when it worked.
What do you mean, when it worked?
Well, the bad thing about that is that because of Capcom's laziness decision, you cannot delete your save file to say if you want to let someone borrow it. They can't create a new save file that's stuck with your
Tell
own.
them to get stuff. You can get it in CX for about £5.
But that's what I'm saying, if you want to trade in something because you've got, okay, I've had my fun, I'm trading in, you can't delete the old save file at all.
So, see, Mercenaries 3D, is it literally just the Mercenaries mode in a game, pretty much?
Yes, no story mode, just a bunch of missions. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's just shooting. But multiplayer's pretty good.
Aye,
Because me and Andrew used to play it a couple of years ago.
Stephen has it as well, actually.
That's what he said. You should get that on Saturday. I was like, Stephen, I've already got it. And he was silent after that.
I don't have the game.
For once, Stephen, your information is second-handed. Oh, he threw a grenade up there.
Aye, to get a BSA emblem.
Barney! He's in there.
Broomsticks!
Boomsticks! Stop stroking my shoe, Colin.
I wasn't
Right.
stroking your shirt,
Yeah.
I was scratching my leg.
Well, I felt something didn't. No, wait, that sounds wrong.
Okay, enough. Lee, if we've... Right, you're out the channel for good because of that statement.
Am I fired now?
Aye. You get, no, not fired, but let's say 19% of your contract has now just been wiped off.
We don't even have contracts.
That's the joke.
No,
Twat.
You want contracts though. Need denial. Anyway,
Time to go for a neck breaker.
I could do that.
Aye, that neck breaker is one of the high power melees. And look at this fanny up here.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Sniping as usual, I see.
Sniping as usual.
No, you guys are doing it wrong. It's snooping as usual, I see.
That's just because you love that scene so much. You always just watch
No,
it.
I just love the meme.
The meme?
Have you
Wow,
heard,
is that Doug with two heads?
Aye, the dog's heads can split into two.
Oh, that's quite scary.
Have you heard of Mike Pollock's sort of take on
Aye,
on
once,
that
but
league?
Oh, there's the guy.
It's not as iconic as the original. Now we free Steven because he stupidly walked into a trap.
Fucking idiot.
There you are, you're free. Free to go!
Wait, why was he stuck in there? Was it meant to happen?
It was meant to happen.
Oh, right. So Stephen, no, in fact, Stephen, I salute you. You are a good boy. He took the sacrifice.
What?
He took the sacrifice.
Well, I suppose so if you think of it as a sacrifice.
Yeah, and then you bobbing about there.
What do you mean, Bob? I'm the one who has to fucking free him.
Nah. Stephen's just testing
If it was me, actually, I would have abandoned him.
if it was a real life situation.
Yeah.
Oh.
If he said, oh, do you know what? You've caused enough trouble. You're on your own, stupid.
you're right, fucking lovely, aren't you?
Oh, he'll take care of it. He's a big boy.
You calling him big now?
Well, he's in the same age as group as us, so big boy, whatever.
Big what?
Big boy.
I thought you said big moist. And I was like, what?
We're all big boys, Lee.
Ah, the leprechaun was here with my bars of gold.
Oh, what's going?
Greg, is that you?
Good. Is that you? He's in Crete right now.
Crete?
Oh, yeah.
Leprechaun World Tour right now. The video got pretty big.
Again, these fatties wearing pajama bottoms.
Yeah.
No, they look like blue military gear.
What was that?
That's one of the with certain enemies you can time your melees with your partner. So say the big chubbies, if one of us goes for a punch, another goes for one, and then your partner or yourself can finish them off with one high-powered melee.
Fantastic.
Again, it's only if your partner is able to react in time. It requires both of you. It's not much, but it's one of those satisfying things you like to do. And this is a recurring problem in the PS4 version. If this was the PS3, all three of those boxes would have swiped easily with one knife, but as you saw there, I had to do 3 swipes because for some reason
Oh,
the middle
boo,
box.
bloody who? You got to detonate bother.
Well, it's a pain in the arse if you want a speed run.
You don't need to fucking speed run this shit.
Ah, you do. To get the infinite rocket launcher, you have to beat the entire campaign
for
in less than
fuck's
5 hours.
Have you got that infinite rocket launcher before?
Yes.
Jesus
After a
Christ.
tremendous amount of practice.
Tremendous. Oh, he just collapsed.
Doggy!
Whoa.
Get fucked.
Ruff, ruff.
Poor dog.
Ruff, ruff. No,
Are they
not
actual-
not as bad as this dog that's coming right here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But if those dogs pound on you when that jaw closes, if you fail that QT, you're instantly killed because that when the head splits in two, it goes like that, like a big massive jaw, and it crunches your head.
Andrew's fantasy, ladies and gentlemen.
How is it a fantasy? We saw it before, you fucking
Fucking what?
prick.
You got me a prick.
I just think the dog needs its bakers complete.
Dog chub.
What kind of dog is that actually?
Chihuahua.
No.
Chihuahua.
Could you imagine a chihuahua in this game?
Imagine zombie poodles.
Oh, that'd be scary.
No, you can take it seriously.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
Remember that pop-up thing? It was the Doug.
Aye, the ugliest dog in the world.
Yeah, it was a real life Doug, wasn't it?
Aye, it was a
It
real
wasn't
dog.
edited. It was legit the Doug. So, look, that was quite scary.
Now we got a breather.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Well, after you go for a tense bit of action, you take a breather so you can.
Steven's gone. Like, he's fucking. Oh, he's taking a shot. Why did he use his gun? He could have just used his knife. Nice
I keep
sneeze.
telling him that to save bullets, but he's just like, it's a machine gun, Bill. I've got plenty of ammo.
Well, that'll bite me in the arse.
That won't be a problem.
One day.
Once he knows we're here,
This section's pointless. You're going round in a big circle.
Well,
let's just
we
say
should
have
get
a
closer to the end of the game each step.
the type to like grudge.
Is that the last of the staircases?
Yeah. Imagine if it was stuck in an infinite loop. Redfield, when are we stopping?
Deal.
Nice door.
Piece of
The
junk
the loading doors.
A piece of junk American
Oh, it's the
door.
evil flowers again, Colin.
Who's that bitch?
Excella Guionin, the head of
I
Tricell.
thought she was topless there for a second. It's Resident Evil, probably.
It's Japan. The dress is really revealing.
Big tits and Chris.
Big tits
It's a
and
Chris. That sounds like a raunchy TV show.
Yeah. Welcome to Big Tits and Chris. Today we're going to be talking about Tits and Chris.
I'll give it that much.
Chris is actually a good cosplay to do a Comic Con.
Aye, but trying to get that uniform and all that will be kind of difficult.
Ah, good day, easily. Andrew, you should go as her. Or Steve.
Thanks.
In fact, no, Steven. And you come out in the outfit and be like, what do you think? Shite.
oh shit.
Again, Stephen has a thing for those evil flowers.
Why is he waiting?
No, he despises them.
Why don't you go get them some and then bring them to him on Wednesday? For you.
And here's our last major
What?
major area where the enemies all carry weapons. This is when it goes into action rather than horror.
I bet like a lot of like classic Resident Evil fans like hate this particular part.
No, they would have put the controller down when they got to chapter 4.
Yeah.
So what's Steven trying to do?
Snipe. He's got a sniper too.
Stevie, no swipe. No, oh, was it sniping or swiping?
Swipe.
This is
The reason why
Swiping or sniping.
oh man.
the reason why that alarm's going off is because the I am steel's just gone away.
Oh, I never have guessed.
Remember like some episodes of Dora when like
Oh,
Swiper.
for fuck's sake, Colin.
This is something they've noticed as well.
What?
Out of all the episodes, it just goes off topic.
So,
I like that. Continue. Dora the Explorer.
aye, like
Andrew, you shut up.
remember when Swiper was actually successful in swiping something?
No.
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 No, he actually got some stuff.
I like Powerpuff Girls.
Why am I stuck with these arseholes?
And
You hired us.
and you're Specky, that's why. You got no choice.
You're
I'm
Specky's
part-time Specky. Contact lenses for the win.
I don't even need that.
Can we
any of
leave
that.
those childhoods in the past?
Pingu.
Oh, Pingu's the best anime ever made.
Thomas. Long. Danky Kang. 20s.
We're supposed to be talking about Resident Evil, folks.
Teletubbies is better. Teletubbies and Resident Evil.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Resident Tubby.
Resident Evil Teletubbies edition, then Nunu.
Shit, fucking hell.
Nunu's gonna go wild on you. What you gonna do when Nunu goes wild on you?
So you're talking about kindergarten cartoons, and here we are talking about Resident Evil, where there's blood, guts, and gore. Which children should not be watching.
Teletubbies is better than all these soap opera pish that you get today.
Take that back.
Do you like EastEnders?
Only when it's good storylines.
Oh, it's the worst acting I've ever seen in my life.
No, the worst acting is the talking cat.
I'm a talk.
Nah,
That is the worst.
that's like an Academy Award winning movie compared to that pish.
Okay, now you really are taking the piss.
No, I'm being serious. I'd rather watch that. than
You have
watch
not even
EastEnders.
watched the entire film like I had.
I'm sure I didn't miss anything else exciting. John Tron covered it all.
Lee, if you loved that movie so much, you would have watched it 10 times in a row. And
You
you say I watched
were
too.
the- you
You
were
say
the-
I watched too many DC movies.
You fucking do.
Well, what? Well, there you go.
Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, and then it's going to be Wonder Woman when it comes out.
So,
Extended version.
You know what we need to watch for a movie night? The Titanic
says we're
animated
having-
movie.
Who says we're having a movie night? And yes, that's going to happen, and we're going to watch
fucking rapping Doug.
that. Oh, curb stomp now. Whoa, okay. Back to Resident Evil.
Yeah, these guys they're in game they're called Cephalo, but I tend to refer to them as Longnicks. They were introduced in
I would
Resident
have
Evil
called
4.
him a fucking giraffe.
Here, Stevie, have a laugh on me.
Poor Stevie. He's like, fuck that shit.
Oh, you think that's bad? Like
What's the girl's name in this film?
Sheva Olimar.
Who?
Sheva.
Right, I'm going to call her Shaniqua.
Shaniqua. Here's our next big guy. Gatling gun.
Thought that was a walking box.
I thought it was a Ghostbuster.
But look at the character model though. Look, sunglasses, fedora, and a cigar. Not to mention gold tooth.
What is this, Devil's Foot?
Aye. But this guy's actually piss easy when you aim for his legs.
Of course, you take the easy route.
Well, what would you? Well, if that's a fucking Gatling gun. That takes like almost half of your health.
So punch him in the nuts and then I'd be him dead.
He takes a bit of health because he's a big guy.
Oh, double team now.
Aye. because we know how to deal with these arseholes.
I'm actually trying to imagine what you and Stephen would be like in this situation. Would you be doing that kind of shit?
If we knew the tactics and how to do things, then yeah, we probably could do that. But as a first time, we'll be like, what the holy shit? What the fuck are we doing?
Stephen probably throws Luigi at him. Take this, you motherfuckers!
And it does fuck all.
Aye. Shit.
What if it no? What if he throws it and then it does like what that Mr. T World of Warcraft where he throws a grenade and everybody has Mr. T's face? What if he threw a Luigi plushie and everything has a Luigi head and it stays in place?
Well, he'd be in his fantasy world then.
Thanks for the help.
Use the key card, just like a hotel room. That's what I'm like every time when you go to a new hotel room. You're like, is it clear?
This is what happens, folks, when Lee comes back. He takes over everything.
I don't take over. I just bring the banter back because it was pretty dry without me.
All that, whose fault to blame for that?
No, me.
It's like having Eddie with, like, not having Eddie in Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Huh?
Like, it'd be like fucking silent, let me tell you.
Well,
Stephen's fault. That's what it is.
How is it Stephen's fault? He only joined me for recording.
No, on Saturday you said no matter what, it's always Stephen's fault.
Well, that depends on the situation.
No, you said it's always what the fuck? It's always Stephen's fault. What is that?
Spiders.
Speedors.
Speedors.
Watch it. These guys have rocket launchers. Instant kill if they hit you.
What's that? Crocodile?
Chica down. What the fuck are you getting these references from?
Just fucking his speeders. I was gonna say crocodiles for crocodiles. That bitch.
Well, these spiders are nothing compared to if you go back to the original where, get this, there's a bit where you go under the mansion and there's giant spiders that can poison you.
You get that in Australia.
Like big fucking Harry Potter spiders.
Like spiders about the size of this bed, actually. They're that big, and the only way to cure a poison that they spill on you is a blue herb.
That was disgustingly.
Ah, here he is.
It's Chadtronic, aka Andrew. He looks like Chadtronic if you know who Chadtronic is.
He's nothing like me at all.
He looks exactly like. No, in fact, you look exactly like him.
Fuck off.
You do, Colin.
Yeah.
Merck said aye.
Just shave the beard, dye your hair blonde, and there you go.
That'd be a good cosplay.
I'm never dyeing my hair ever again.
Never mind your cosplay this year. Goes Chadtronic.
Not a chance.
Who's that?
Oswald E. Spencer. He's one of the founding members of Umbrella, which started the entire thing about the series.
I was the original founder of Raincoat.
What's this a random company you made of?
Yeah, Raincoats, because his is Umbrella. Raincoat.
Real funny. Real funny, Lee.
Shut up. I'm back.
All was lost with Raccoon City.
Raccoon City
Sounds lovely.
Setback.
That's a shame, that poor old man. Take him to the bingo where he belongs.
I don't think he'd be interested in the bingo.
I think he'd rather play a fucking bingo than be in this shitty situation, Andrew.
2 little ducks, 22.
2 boys, what's the score?
Bingo!
Oh. Then, like, old grannies, they can't hear a thing, and then as soon as they're in the bingo, they can fucking hear you breathing. Shit. I'll shush you, you bastard.
The right to be a god.
You're not a god, yeah. But,
Oh.
okay, maybe it is.
Well, he thinks himself as a god because we just found out from that cutscene that he was actually part of Oswald's special breed of human beings that he was planning to create called the Wesker children. He was one of them.
Dude, Chadtronic?
Him.
Him?
Well, if Colin wants to call him Albert Whiskers.
Oh, aye, did you make that?
I didn't make it.
Oh, you
You came up with the idea,
Yeah, I came up with the idea.
but I was the one who created the image that we saw in part.
So he's killing people, but deep down he wants the best for your pets.
Cat specifically.
Cat specific.
I mean, he's got cat eyes, so that writes itself.
He's not got cat
Eye eyes. Look at the
That's
sunglasses.
I can't see for his sunglasses right now. Look at me. Chad. There we go.
Right, that's coming to the end of that part, and we'll see you in the next part, folks.